Hello gang, welcome back to the Deluxe series on hard mode. We're outside of Richmond at the moment, just watching this lovely train take off and head through the beautiful, I love the train line, suspended up high through the buildings. Got to be one of my favorite styles of train line through a town in the game. And I don't really utilize it very often, so it's nice to actually have one in my game. Anyway, enough reminiscing and enjoying that. You can enjoy it while I crack on with what we're doing today. We're going to be working outside of Inglewood, which is a couple of towns over. So it generally goes Richmond, Ventura, and Ventura then swings around up to Inglewood, where we're going to be setting up a distribution hub just outside of Inglewood today, because we've got the chance to make some machine parts. And then there's the town Surprise, right? Surprise is the town up on the hill that we've got to get connections up to as well, and they actually have a machines factory just up there. Now, the reason why we want to set a distribution factory outside of Inglewood is because they've got farms, they've got trees, or like logs, they've got ore and other products that we can ship into there and ship out, right? So it means that our freight line, let's go and have a look right now. So it means our freight hub that we've got sitting over here in between, I've got Alt-G off at the moment, but you can see our big towns. If I hit Alt-G, all the lovely stuff pops up. So you can see Palm Bay, Ventura, and Richmond's sort of distribution hub is just here, followed by another distribution hub close by just here, and then we've got a sort of part and parcel sort of distribution hub starting to build up around here near Not Portland and so forth, right? So we're going to be setting over here. This is where we are. We've got Surprise up the top here, who has the machine parts factory that we're going to start working on. We've also got a tools factory. We've got this steel factory, we've got timber factory, sawmill, we've got another steel mill here, and we've got some farms nearby with oil and with more timber. What we're lacking is probably more forestries. But regardless, we're going to probably plop a bit of a distribution center down in here and start getting a lot of these products in and distribute it out. Now, the good thing is we're going to start working on the machine parts today, because Ventura and I think Palm Bay and even Richmond, they need machine parts. Surprise need machine parts, and there'll be even Dayton and or Dayton and other towns that we haven't even hooked up yet. Antioch and all that sort of stuff need stuff as well. But you can see here, we've got plenty of places to draw from into our little distribution center down here. So without further ado, let's kind of get started. We're going to flatten ourselves a nice bit of an area actually. And this train line will end up running a freight line that hooks up down into there. So whether or not the freight line cuts sort of over and under there and then hooks up down around that way, and that's probably more sensible to then sort of join onto this one, then just split off and go around the back potentially into that way. We can work that stuff out later, the logistics and the infrastructure for that. But for now, let's start getting the center placed in so we can start working on at least getting, I want to start at least getting machine parts produced and sent out. That's going to be step one. Step two, after we get the infrastructure and just get more product in and shipped out, along with step three, which is also get Surprise hooked up with passenger routes between Ventura and Inglewood, right? So we've got a lot of steps to go through. We're not going to get to them today. It's going to take us a few episodes to get what we need done. I'm going to go with the square block. I'm going to keep it on level pegging with probably the town here. So probably like that way. Now I can clean all that up later, but I kind of want to keep the distribution center about that height. I don't know why, it just seems like a good height. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut. And we want to make a fairly sizable area here. We've got money to burn, as you can see down below. We are in hard mode, yes, but because we started hard mode in the later years, we've kind of made it a bit easier for ourselves, because we can utilize a lot better equipment to make more money. So generally, I could go to very hard realistically if you think about it, but we're not going to do that. I'm not going to do any smoothing guns and stuff at the moment. I'm just going to leave it all cut open like that as it is. I might even take you back a little bit further. I don't need that much, but I just want that much. Right, okay, so that's going to be this is going to be our massive distribution area. We're going to need, now, a couple of things I'm going to do with this distribution center. You can see we're down in this kind of gully here with a lot of mountains and stuff around us. That's not going to stop us. We're actually going to put in a bit of an airport as well. We're just going to put in a I was going to put in a cargo airfield, but maybe a cargo airport would be better, but they're quite sizable. But I want this place to kind of have the ability to send in some cargo planes. You can see the size difference here. You know, I think we'll chuck it in anyway, because I just want to measure it up anyway. If I put it like there, I kind of wanted to avoid having the planes near the mountain, but if they come in from that way, they have to swing over the mountain. What I'm thinking with these distribution centers is we're going to go corner to corner. So back down over to here. Like, we might even set, because this is quite a large distribution center down here, we might even set the airport like down here near Grand Rapids, and here we can train everything out of. It doesn't really make sense. It makes more sense to put an airfield or an airstrip up around here somewhere. So we'll look at that when we get to it, but realistically, I want to go from corner to corner. Hey, buddy, let's go pause. Before you start disappearing on us, I know we've got another one over here, but you're a lot handier to have. Let's just get, you've got to sort of play things by ear a little bit sometimes. Let's just get you plugged in. I'm just going to do this really quick, just to save this place really quick, right? I'm even going to just to there, and we're just going to go Inglewood Timber save. Excuse me, I just had a big sneeze, so I hope I edited that out. I hope Future Ham edits out that big sneeze for you all. Ingle Timber save. I'll go with the brown. And just get me a couple of trucks on that if you can, ASAP. Buy vehicles, cargo. Let's go with a nice timbery kind of truck. That one's pretty good, isn't it? We've got that one as well. I'll just go, you know what, I'll go with this one. The 40-ton with side stakes. We're going to have to start distributing that anyway. Give me 10. 10's good. And we're going to go Ingle Timber save. All right, you guys. Right. It didn't click on. Oh, good. We fixed it. Okay, so you watch this. Someone did ask the question on the live stream the other day, what does that red bar mean? And I completely didn't know what they were talking about, because I thought they were talking, what does that red line above it mean? I thought they were talking about a line in here. We did get it sorted in the end, but the red bar actually means that abandoned industry closes in 166 days, and that will gradually fill up, and when it fills up, this will vanish. All right. So the thing is, what we do is we put the line in place. We get it started. We can see down here we've got some timber being started, and you watch this. This will go away very shortly. If we speed up time, it will disappear. So this is for people that don't have never seen this update. This update came in last year at the spring update. When they did the spring update, we did a spring update series featuring a lot of these a lot of new mechanics in the game. You can go and check that playlist out. It's in one of my Transport Fever playthroughs. That was a fun series, that one. But you'll see here, if we just keep an eye on it, we're at top speed here. So the trucks will go down, and generally the way it works, right? So yes, the line's in, yes, there's timber down there waiting, but it will only work when the trucks get in and start generally delivering their first load. So then it tells the line, okay, we're off and running. So what's going to happen here, you can see it's still being abandoned, because at the moment it hasn't received its good. It needs to receive the goods. So if you're planning on saving a product that you really want, it's best to get in early, or if it's late, put the truck stop right nearby, get them to pick up ASAP, and get them to move and lift and shift stuff there ASAP. That is what will save it. Come on, game, we've got stuff to do. I want to show people how it works. So the trucks down here have picked it up now. We click on this guy here. He's got 30 bits of timber in his truck. He's rolling up the hill here. Oh, this is a riveting bit of content, isn't it? But I just want to show people that may never... There's people out there that have never seen this before and probably don't understand this, so it's good to pay witness to this. So he will come in now. Don't make a fool of me, truck. And saved, right? All gone, saved, and we're off and running. We actually saved the business. Now, if you ever remember back at that Spring Update series, and I'm going to tell you again now, one thing I would love to see, that's a horrible road, by the way. One thing I would love to see in this game is the ability if a company is going to go down and they're going to close down, I would love to be able to purchase that company and own that company fully, right? The other thing to go along with that, and this is just a couple of outside thoughts that I'd like to see mechanic-wise in the game as an option, is the option for when you earn money, product that we deliver, we would get a percentage for, right? We would get a wholesale or a retail price on that product because we don't own these companies. I'd like to see maybe a little bit, like it doesn't have to be as simple as that. I know whatever we deliver, we get the delivery fee for dropping off the product, la-di-da. But maybe the different price fluctuations is what I'd like to see in terms of market saturation and stuff like that. Little things like that that I'd like to see in the game. Anyway, back to building. We were talking about an airport. I think we might, I think we might sit the airport out this way. I want them to just miss that mountain, and I want the train station to come in right next to it, see? So I think we're going to have to sit you like that. Now, I could put in an airstrip, but I want to have the ability to have larger... that's going to fly straight over the town, you know that. Yeah, am I really concerned with that? No. The other option is set the airport down here, but I kind of want the rail to meet alongside the airstrip, to be honest. It's just a bit of a gargantuan looking airport, isn't it? I'm not really, like I said, I'm not concerned about planes going over the town. Normally, I would be concerned with planes going over towns, but I'm not really at the moment. I'm just going to put this in as a placeholder to get exactly where I want it. So if that's going to sit there, right, I'm going to chew that bit of land back as well, that and that mountain. Right, and take that right back. Right back. Now, so we will get a massive noise pollution to Inglewood for flying planes straight over the top of it. Am I concerned? No, I'm not. Noise pollution is not something I care for in the game. I know it's a big factor and I know it can hurt you, but I don't play for min-max. I play for looks. I play for productivity and I make sure the line works, and I play for looks. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run for our distribution center. We're going to set, I'm going to go with a really chongus looking road here. Like that. Nice, big one. Right, I am going to, like, you're going to hook up with that, right? You're going to hook up with this road here, which I'm going to fix you up. Sorry about your house. Sorry, not sorry. In fact, you know what? We might take you off like here. Let's just get a little bit of smoothing there now, just to fix that up. I might take you... Actually, you know what? I'm going to fix all of this up. Right, and you know what I'm going to do, people? You know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put in a roundabout. Yep, you guessed it. I'm going to go... Am I going to go a 3-laner? No, I'm going to go a 2-laner. It doesn't make sense to have 3 lanes on a roundabout. Don't talk to me about 3-lane roundabouts. All right, I'm going to put you there. Now, here's the thing I want to do. Because I want the rail to go flat, right? And the rail is actually going to come out this way. I'm going to be dipping the road down. Yes, I am. So you're actually going to come down like that level for us, right? And I know that looks a bit funny at the moment. Ha ha ha. Right. And you're going to come from there like that, right? Nice straight shot. Thanks for coming. Give me the town road, thanks. You are going to go from there. Give me the curve too, please. Actually, I didn't mean to do that, Ham. Come from this way. It'll be easier. You're going to go like that. Now, you can see this road here is actually going to come over the top like such. Right? I know what you're thinking. That's amazing, Ham. And you'd be right. It's amazing. Oh, it's because I'm amazing. Except you need to stay flat for me. Just like that. Thanks, autosave. But you get what I'm trying to do here. So I'm going to have a nice, cool little roundabout section. And in fact, I'm going to just fix you up to come from there again to there. Lovely. Right. That is that section. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead the rail out and swoop over the top of this line as well. It's going to be a bit tricky, but it's going to be how it happens. The other thing is we can also lead the line down the side here and loop it back in how we need, right? So we can start to look at doing that now. The other thing is... yeah, I'll worry about this end of the road after, actually. So give me the rail, please. The only worry is it'd be nice to get all three. So I promise you this now on a playthrough in the future, because I am currently building the next map to be built for our next series. That somehow we will get an airport, a road connection, like train connection, and water connection and truck connection all in one. I want to have all of the one transport mode situated in one spot, which I think would be kind of cool. Right, we're going to go we're going to go maximum chickens. Give me, let's say just 4 to start with. Now the trickiest thing is you've got your big buildings there, which is good. We need to get you lined up nicely. So that's all hooked up. But I need truck stops built in here too. I should slot the truck stops in now. These will kind of service. Right, so yeah, I get it. It's just one truck stop. Hold on to your knickers. Right. Configure that to be longer, better, faster, stronger. Right, give me street access there. Right, that's a good one there. The next one can go over here, so I just wanted to have one truck stop there, and then I can put more truck stops on this side, which is fine. That is not going to cut the mustard for how much truck we need. We're going to need like multiple terminals for what we're going to do. Now it is large, that's why I wanted to get it in now, because I can always adjust the train stations, right, to suit where I want them to land. Right, so that's good there like that, right? We've got connection because we've got a link up just there, that's fine. And then actually I'll be able to fit more truck stops down in here, which is actually quite good. And we can probably do that now, to be honest. Sure, why don't we do it now? The only trouble is, how do I know how far out you were? Are we thinking like about there? That works. It's not exactly the same, but it works. That'll do. Okay, the airport's going nuts over there with their checks and their calls. Right, so that's that. All right, that's the basic setup for what we're doing there. Also, you didn't do high speed. Damn it, I've been doing that a lot lately. Tracks, that's okay. We can just get our tool button here, get that. We can upgrade all those, right? So they're now high speed. Good, lovely. And the other thing is configure. I'm not ready for you to be done. I want you guys to be just slightly longer, please. Like at least that long. Right, okay. And then we could probably squeeze in a couple more buildings. I know, we're getting there. It's half the fun, isn't it? Setting these up. Everyone's like, just build the friggin' thing. Now, we must be running on a slight angle, are we here? Because how come you've got a connection there? Oh, we used the bigger building. Got it. Good, right. That's actually fine. The bigger building's fine. And look at that kind of hiccupy road. Deal with it. It's actually okay. It'll be fine. Okay, that's just is what it is. Now, to give you an idea of what I was thinking out here, I need this line to scoot over this way without giving me any trouble. Like that. Exactly like that. And we're going to be using U. No, we're not. Damn it. We're going to be using U. Even though that's still kind of on there. I really like the other bridge. We're going to take both these bits of track that way. With the option to send one that way potentially if we need, okay? But that's kind of the gist. You get what we're doing there, right? It works. It's a thing. It's happening. Everyone get over it. All right. So there's our basic setup for distribution center down this end. The other option I did say is that we're going to bring this around like this. So we've got the option to bring trains in and around in downtown, right? Which I'm still planning on doing. Can we get a nice we get a nice straight like that. I think you'd have to delete this one to get it nice then. And then what we get is we get a nice sense of trains rolling around, planes flying over the top. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My oh my. What a wonderful day. Right, lovely. And then, because I wanted to hook this road up too, it means we get to have a lovely crossing. Hopefully this works. And it kind of does, you know. I'm not actually disappointed in that, but I think what we've got to do is we've got to set ourselves another roundabout. Do-do-do-do-do. Another roundabout for me. You know I love my roundabouts. In fact, we'll come over like that, because you can't just come straight up. Well, apparently you can come over like that. Ah. You know, that's not half bad. That looks really good. Alright, I take it. I will take it. And then we're going to set... I'm actually going to pull you straight down that way. Am I? Yeah, that's horrible. That's all horrible. I think you would be better just going in a straight line down there. Right, so... iron ore. Let's get the iron ore line set up now that we've got all that established and in. Okay. Bit of a weird situation here with the roads, but that's okay. Building wise, we're just going to go for basics here again. Right. You literally are just going to be there. To there. You're a bit of a longer drive, but you're not unrealistically long. So we're going to call this Ingle. What? Ingle. Iron. Delivery. Truck. That's pretty simple, actually. That is pretty simple, Simon. Right, let's get some trucks on that. Then we might see this start to ramp up. Once we start... actually, we're going to put our cargo truck on there. Yeah, where's those... where are they? Huh. Here we go. We got it right here. So give me, what? Give me 10 of those. Give me 12 of those, please. To start with, right. Ingle iron delivery, please. Lovely. Got it good. They're going to flood out of there. We're going to start to see the iron ramp up there. They've got a bit of a mountain climb, haven't they? That is one... I didn't put that road in, by the way. That's the AI that put that road in. I'll let them have it. Have it. Right, so... next thing's next. We're going to have to get the steel up the hill to the machinery. This is where our truck stop here kind of bites it, but we can do this. Right, we can also put more cargo platforms on, which is not a bad idea. We can even extend these out. Might even put some street access over there as well. Okay. Let me hook up with those two. Right, save something to put a roundabout in. Now we do have slight road connections up to there via that way. That seems a little crappy. We're going to make a straight cut with a big highway. Right, roundabout time. Yeah, don't care. Everyone, eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Grab yourself an egg and beat it. Right, let's fix you up. Alright, pretty tough looking street to kind of get onto there, isn't it? If I go... Right, that's, yeah, it's pretty tough looking straight, but it is what it is. This is going to be even tougher. I am going to go mega lane. Straight down. We're going to, we could kind of goat track this a little bit. It's going to be tougher. Right. We might be too big for that. Yeah, we're too big for that bit. Right, can you just... Yeah, okay. I guess you're just going to come straight off there, aren't you? It is what it is. It kind of works, though, you know. It kind of does work. Alright, you got a bit of a swooper up there. Then you got to cut through town, but we could put a bypass in for it, which is not a bad idea. Did I use town road for that? Oh, you muppet ham. What is that? That's 60. That's 100. We'll switch it to freeway. I'm actually going to give them a bypass to go under the town. Like that. Straight up into there. Right, that's the town bypass. Lovely. Right. You got to put some bypasses in. We're all about speed. Aerodynamics. Okay. Right, and then you're going to slot in here. This is all lovely. I like to have that straight look. I love to have that angled sort of look into the station there. All right, good. So that's going to bring steel in, and then we just have to work on timber as well. Let's get that line established. Also, these two don't need to share the same one, so we'll fix that. We'll actually put you on line 2. Yeah, and then we can put the new iron. We don't want trucks sharing the same stations. That's why we put multiple stations on here. Right, you're going to be Ingle to Surprise. Are we? Or are we just going to call it Ingle Steel Delivery? No, we'll call it Ingle to Surprise, because it is going up to Surprise. Ingle to Sir. I don't want to write the whole Surprise, I'll just go Sir. Ingle to Sir. Steel Delivery by truck. Okay. And then we've got to give it a drop-off point. Let's hope. Yes, it took the roads. Of course it's going to, because you'd be mad to try and skip up through town or skip around that way. You'd be mad to. Okay. Right, so that's that done. We've given it a weird steel color. I think I want to go with like a more of a steel color like that or something. Yeah, that's probably a bit better. Okay. Also, this line here, we're going to bring the iron ore into Inglewood West on line 3. Thanks. That's better. Right, so we don't want trucks sharing the same platforms if we can avoid it. Look at this big cut they come through in here. It's so hectic. What I want to do is I kind of want to put a bridge over the top of that. I don't know why, I just feel like I need to, but we won't. Right, so that's the truck sorted in here. All those trucks are going to start lifting and shifting, distributing, and getting that up there. So let's get some trucks now to take some steel up, and we're going to run with this bad boy here. And we're going to run with 10 of those. We're going to set those on Ingle to Sir steel delivery, right? And that's going to start pumping out. Once that gets the iron ore in, even though it takes 2 to 1. So what we've got now is we've got coal sitting here, we've got iron sitting here, so we can now start to get more of that shifted and lifted down there. But first, before we do that, I want to get this timber sent up there so we're at least starting to produce some steel. I mean, some machine parts, right? So that's the goal. Let's get that in now. We've got our truck stop sitting here. It's going to be a long way for the trucks to drive. 0 cares given. It's your job, right? Your job is to lift it, shift it, haul it, and I can't think of a word that rhymes with haul it. Maul it? No. Uphaul it? No. It'll come to me. It won't come to me. Right, you are going to be the timbery color of that grind. Yeah, that's not really timbery color, but you get it. Right, this is going to be Ingle to Sir equals timber. Delivery. Yeah, okay. We know it's delivery. I don't need to write delivery, I think. I used to differentiate between transfer and delivery. And truck. Gucci. Right, let's get some trucks on that. Big sales today in trucks. We're gonna run with this. They take well, it's got a longer distance to travel, so I'd rather you take as much as you could in one hit. I'm gonna go with 18 on these ones straight off the bat. We're gonna send that to Ingle Sir timber delivery truck. Right, good, off they go. So we should start to see timber on the deck down here. And that's really loud. I'm actually going to increase the capacity of our truck stop down here, because more trucks are going to start rolling in. So I don't want trucks getting stuck on each other, basically. And we'll give them plenty of capacity like that. Right? Same down here. I want to start giving these guys some capacity. And we'll edit and change things around as we need it. I wish I didn't do that now. Take that one out. Don't wreck my mountain too much. Ain't no mountain high enough. Right, so we've got steel on the deck down here. Look at that. Lovely, working. It's a treat. We've got the infrastructure in place, ready to go. So we're going to start airlifting stuff in and out, i.e. goods, things like that. More product, more stuff can get shifted in. Right, I think, though, as a bit of a rule, I kind of don't want to shift raw products around or raw materials around. I would rather shift finished products around, because generally that's what you would do. You would shift finished goods. You would shift potentially maybe steel even. You might shift steel by air freight, things like that. Tools, air freight. Goods, air freight. Machine parts, air freight. That kind of stuff. That's kind of what I'm thinking, is how I kind of want to go with it. I don't want to be shifting just a plain load of logs. No, not a thing. Right, so next episode, we're going to crack on with this distribution and start getting things up. Look, I could, just to finish this one off, how about we say to surprise, how about we go, hey, surprise, we could give these guys some machine parts, right? Let's tell them they can have a little machine parts delivery downtown in here, right? Surprise. You know what? Get your truck stop. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Get yourselves a line. Right, over here. Perfect. Love it. Good. That there. You're going to be the machine parts color, which is barely even visible. We're going to go surprise. It sounded like a really unenthused birthday surprise or whatever. We're here again. It's your stupid birthday. Surprise. What? Machine. Parts. Delivery. Oh, okay. We're just going that. Can I have that back, please? Because I wasn't quite finished. Surprise. Machine parts delivery. Truck. Yeah, well. What do you think it is? Okay, and then let's buy our truck. Then we'll go to our track ride along. No, you can keep playing. We can also play on that speed. Right, we're at 2025. I'm going to halt the time frame. I meant to stop us at 2023, to be honest. And in fact, I'm going to go 2023. Because that's the date I want. Right, Back to the Future achievement unlocked. Travel back, because I didn't even know that was an achievement. That's quite funny. But I want to stop us in 2023. That's the year we're in right now. Makes sense. Right, trucks. And I meant to do that, but I forgot. So, how good's getting an achievement for getting something wrong? Okay. Let's go. What, we're just doing a delivery, aren't we? I want this urban e-truck then. Give me 2 of those. Set you guys on surprise. Surprise. Right, lovely. So that means that eventually we should start to see consumers. Surprise. Right, don't you love it when a plan comes to fruition? I do. Still not making much money, are we? Oh, that's not making much money. What about the this one? Still not making much money. What I will do is configure this. I know we're supposed to be finishing up. I get it. 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 That's at full max bickies. These guys, well, that should be enough. How much is sitting on the deck? 29. 31. We might just have one too many trucks. So manage vehicles. Get rid of one. Right, we sell one. We might just make that worth its while. How's our iron trucks doing now? I think they could just have a little bit of a boost up in truck stoppery. Truck stoppery now. Yep. Just made it up. Right, need plenty of capacity because I don't want stuff falling off the deck. We've got trucks coming to lift and shift. Right, these guys are making good money. Right, well, I got one out of 3 ain't bad. We'll get there. They'll start to make money. Don't worry. They're only just getting established. Leave me alone. All right, gang. So where are we going to do a track ride along today? We're going to do the track ride along of. We're kind of running out of track ride alongs, aren't we? We've done them all. We've done them all. I'll tell you what, let's ride the train out of here. We haven't done this for a while. So, we're going to do the track ride along from Amy to St. Louis today. Thank you for joining me, gang. We'll wait for this the train just left there, so we'll ride it back in, shall we? Okay, we're going to get on the train at St. Louis. Actually, you know what would be nice? If we had a train that went the whole way. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, it would be. I got an idea. I'm going to put a cut in. We're going to ride the train from Amy to St. Louis. Then we're going to get off at St. Louis and then we're going to ride the train to North Portland. All right, that's our track ride along today. I'll put the cuts in. I'll make it look nice for you. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below about today's new infrastructure that we're putting outside of Inglewood. Yeah, I think the airport's going to be a bit of fun. Corner to corner. I think that's just good. You know what? We might even, it's big enough map. We might even be able to run an airport from all 4 corners, which actually might be better. Let me know what your thoughts might be. Would you prefer to see 4 airports corner to corner or just 2 airports diagonal? I'm thinking 4 corner to corner now, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. Anyway, gang, I'll put the cut in now. Thanks for joining me. I'll do all the outro right now. Thanks to the members also, and I've started to do the members credits, those people that are members of the channel, so thank you very much for your kind support. Love you guys, and I love all you guys who leave likes and comments as well. And thanks for viewing if you haven't, and you're a bit shy in the background, you just like consuming the content, that's cool too. But please consider leaving a like or something, because it does help the channel grow. Alright, all that horrible plugging out of the way, let's go do some track ride-alongs, and I'll see you guys in the next one. For all the Australians out there, happy Mother's Day. And for the rest of the world, happy Mother's Day also. Get out here.